Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie and I was born with dwarfism, so that means I am 40 years old and only 3 feet tall, and I was also born blind. And if you want to know more about exactly what I can see, I actually did a video where I described my vision in detail. So I will link that in the description below if you want to check out that video next. But today we're going to be talking about 5 things I love about being blind. Whew, I hope you're ready for this. All right, let's get started. Let's start with number 5. I love that I get to use all kinds of cool technology. I love techie stuff in general, and I have learned how to use some really cool tools and techie stuff that helps make my life so much easier every day. And it's just really, really cool, all the cool stuff that I get to use. And the other thing I love is that so many things that I use actually talk to me. So my computer talks, my phone talks, my TV, even my bathroom scale talks to me. So sometimes it feels like I have a whole group of imaginary friends to talk to, and I am never alone. Number 4, I love that I never have to look at things that are scary or gross. Have you ever seen something and you thought to yourself, oh gosh, I wish I had not seen that? Well, I'm grateful that that's just never an issue for me because I hear some things you just can't unsee. So I'm really glad that everything in my imagination is always lovely and beautiful, and I don't have to worry about all that icky stuff out there in the world. Number 3, I really love Braille. I learned to read Braille when I was 17, and I use it every day. Seriously, I use Braille every day for all kinds of things. And it's so cool. I just love it. A lot of people actually think that Braille is basically just the alphabet that's been raised so that you can feel it with your fingers, but that is actually not true. Braille, if you have not encountered it yet in your life or you don't know much about it, Braille is actually a very unique system of dots, and you use different combinations of dots to create all the letters and symbols that you need to read. And I love it. It's really, really super cool. And my favorite thing about Braille is that I can actually read in the dark. So, yeah, it's awesome. Number 2, I think it is really cool that when I meet someone for the first time, my first impression of that person has nothing to do with how they look. And, I love meeting people and getting to know them and making new friends. And I am really grateful that I can get to know someone. I get to know their heart, their character, their personality, who they actually are. And there's nothing that stands in the way of that for me. And don't take this the wrong way, but I really don't care how you look. So, if you're having a bad hair day, I don't care. And like, even if you want to come over to my house in your pajamas and you look terrible, come on over. I don't care. I just want to hang out with you and be friends and have fun. So come as you are. Let's just get to know each other for who we are. Yay. And the number 1 reason I love being blind. Number 1, sorry. Hey, if you're visually impaired, I just want you to know I've been holding up fingers like it's really dumb. But when I name the number of the thing that I'm talking about, I'm holding up that number of fingers. I know it's silly, but it's what I'm doing. So sometimes I forget though. So I may not have done it for every number. But anyway, we have made it now to number 1. I know you're so excited. Number 1 reason I love being blind is that I never have to turn a light on. Everything I do, I can do without light. I can read a book. I can brush my teeth. I can put on makeup. And I can even solve a Sudoku puzzle all in the dark without needing any light. And I just think that's pretty groovy. Sometimes it kind of feels like a superpower. And speaking of power, if the electricity goes out, I'm your girl. I can still do anything I need to do, even if we don't have power in the house. So if the power goes out, feel free to come to me and ask me to help you do anything you need to do. I can be your guide, walk you around, read something to you, whatever. Well, I can read something to you if it's in Braille, but whatever. So we have now reached the end of our list, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I'm planning to talk a lot more about these things in future videos. So if you're interested, please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And I have also created another video that has a list of my 5 favorite things about being a little person. So I will also link that in the description too. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to ask. You can just put your question in the comments and I will get back to you and try to answer it as soon as I can. I hope you have a really great day. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.